So, hello, thank you for all to come and to wait. And I think now, after it and doing something, everyone is okay right now. So, my talk will be about co-working spaces and about 9 reasons why a co-working space would be a good platform to scale your business. And why 9? Because 9 is the number of universal law proposed and discovery. And more in the end of this talk, you want to understand why all this. So, one of the reasons because a co-working space is good to scale your business is because you can get inspiration for the others. Many co-workers have struggled for their lives, for their business. They try to get success, they try to get more skills to improve the business, and they have a story in their life. And their story maybe could be good for something in the future. So, for now, I just want to speak a little bit, very quick, about my life as an entrepreneur. So, with 14 years old, I started to work in a family business and study. And with my 40s, I started my first tiny business. And I just started because I was a scout boy, and I wanted to pay my camping, my travels, and I wanted to pay the accessories to pimp my bicycle. So, I just started to buy some used phones, and I sold to the adults. And that makes some profits, and I could pay all my stuff. And then with 17, I went to the Portuguese paratroopers, and I stayed there almost 6 years. After that, I worked in several companies like EDP, the electricity company of Portugal, in the waters of Lisbon, and I started to make some business consulting to others. Meanwhile, in 2009, after reading the article about office centers, I opened my first co-working office center in the other side of the river, in South Bay, and it was the first in South Bay and one of the first in Lisbon. And in 2 years, we increased to 5 spaces, all in the other side of the river, and almost 1,000 companies. But then, my son born, and I sold my business, and I stayed 1 year just as a home daddy, and it was very fun. I'm finished. So after 1 year, I came back again to the market, and I opened a business consulting company where we make business plans and help to develop some business, mostly for venture capitals and business angels. And in 1 year and something, we already are 8 employees, and everything is going well. But I'm not happy with my proposal, with my legacy. So again, I sold my company, and I went to Boston for some months without knowing anyone. So there, to pay my rent, I worked as a chef in a restaurant. I worked in an NGO, and then I went to a co-working space in Boston called Cope. They have 12 co-working centers in Boston and some in Washington. And I stayed there trying to develop again my business consulting company, but in the United States maybe, and there I started to speak with some Americans, and in that time I was lost a little bit because I didn't know anyone there, and a co-working space was a place that I could find people that think the same thing that I think about entrepreneurship, about struggle, and it was very good. So there I realized that okay, maybe a co-working space could be a good platform to change the universe. Maybe there are some people that are struggling, could find people that could help to develop a business or a profession, and could be a good thing. So I came back to Portugal, and I opened the Bworking Spaces that I run now. I think, and the truth is that before the Coworking Spaces arrived, and the Coworking Space born in New York, before that it was not easy to find people that are entrepreneurs, that are making things, the doers. And so Coworking Space again was a nice business, but also a nice thing to grow the communities. And as a business consultant, I see many business failing because they don't know how a business is. Because to have a business is sold with okay, you want to make $1 million, you want to be rich, you want to be very nice. But have a business, it's not just that. It's a very big struggle, and most of them are not educated to have a business. And in Portugal, in schools, you are not educated to be an entrepreneur, just to be employed. So maybe co-working spaces also could be a place where you can learn how to run your business. So I already speak about this. So co-working could change the universe, and it was hard times before co-working spaces appeared to find people that think the same that you think. So in co-working spaces, you could learn new skills, and in our co-working and in most of co-working spaces, there are events about how to develop your business, how to market better, how to sell better. So it's a good thing. And some people don't like this, but the co-working space is a co-working space. It's not a co-party space. So some spaces are created more as a place to join and to have party and to connect with people. But the main goal of co-working is to work, to be more productive, to meet with your clients, to be a better professional and to have a better company. So in our co-working space, we try to push that, to be productive. So, and of course, other of the reasons of co-working space is you don't gonna waste so much money in the office, in furniture. Most of the co-working spaces have reception service, so you don't need to pay someone to do this. You have flexibility in working, not just some spaces have 24/7 access, but also you can scale your business you have more clients, you have more people working with you, you can scale in a way that you can control. But a co-working space, it's not just about the space. And in the interview, they asked me what is relative to a co-working space, and relative is to have a good community. And how we grow our community is treating everyone as individual. And it's not easy. It takes a lot of work working with everyone as individual, to know what they are struggling and to be kind of a mentor of them. But that is the strength of the community, to share proposals, goals, objectives. And of course, in a co-working space, you can work with the other co-workers, and for example, in our co-working space, maybe 1/4 of the people are already working in projects with clients together. So, again, about the number 9 and about the proposal, the Bworking Spaces has born from a NGO, and we opened the co-working space as a way to have money to make our actions with our kids. We work in education, in problematic neighborhoods in the other side of the river, and that made me think that, okay, why I started my first business, the one of the cell phones. It was because I want to be with the scouts. I want to make better things to the community. That's me. So my proposal is, okay, maybe I could not change every kids, but maybe I could change people that could make projects that could improve and make better things for their communities. So my tip, just to finish, is if you are a doer, if you are a believer, try to work in a co-working space. Or if you can, try to open a co-working space in your town, in your city. Try to create the community that could make better things to the universe, and that could be the message. So, because co-working are creating communities, they are changing the universe for better, for sure. So, thank you all. You are very welcome to join us and to take a coffee in the Bworking Spaces. And now the questions after this. Thank you all.
Thank you, Nuno, for the talk. And I will share with the others that I've been using his co-working space because we collaborate for some events. And I've been working in a lot of co-working spaces around the world as a digital nomad. And I love that the fact that you put like the emphasis on the community, because this is something that grows and makes a co-working good in order for me to come back. So the community there. My question is, how is it for you as a co-working owner to create this bridge between the local entrepreneurs and the I don't know, expat entrepreneurs? Or how do you manage to do that? You know, to create this connection between these two types of entrepreneurs? Because we know we are like locals and
Yes. Thank you for the question. In our co-working space, and I think that in most of the co-working space, we have a big community of non-Portuguese people. Yes, come to our co-working space, they stay 1 week or 1 month and then go to another country. And then, of course, this pushes to be more known as a co-working spaces for the digital nomads, for example. And actually, we see many times co-workers that are Portugal and they have a very local or national project, talking with co-workers that are nomads, that are not Portuguese, and they work together in some projects, and that it's very good. And of course, we work with you with Lisbon Digital Nomads, and that it's a good way of being more known as a co-working that receives expats, right? And now we are also receiving some entrepreneurs from the Erasmus for entrepreneurs. And now we already have 2 people there. And there maybe could be something that will work for us to be more known.
Do you create events? Like, what are the events that you guys create for the community?
Yeah. So now we are working at 2 talks every week about. The other week was about how to have a startup in Portugal, how to open a company in Portugal. In the next week, we're going to have about finances in Portugal, because most of the people are not used to our laws, and they are not easy. So yes, our talks that we do every week, it's something more for the expats, and that could help.
Thank you. And thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, one more question. Thank you for that talk, and I love that you focus on community and you're talking about events, but sometimes working in co-working spaces, especially where there is a great community feel and there are a lot of events, co-working can turn into more of a social interaction instead of a place to work and be productive. So in light of that, if you experience any of that or people working in your space, do you help combat that, or do you have any recommendations for how to combat that?
Yeah. So in our co-working space, the space is divided. So we have where you enter is the reception, and we have the lounge zone where we make these talks, these open talks. And then we have another space that is the co-working space, and where is the office, the meeting rooms, and everything. So with the space architectonically, we try to divide this, and we also we just do these talks after 6:30 or something. That is when people leave or stop a little bit the work. So we try to mix, but we try to not have too much people on the lounge zone, because we have people working there, because we have 24 hours access, and we have many people working till 2, 3, or 4 a.m. It's very normal. And we try to make events that are connected with the kind of residents that we have. Most of them, they are companies, they don't work for, they are not employers. So the type of the workshops and talks we do is for things that would increase their skills to be better on their companies. So yeah, we try to do this.
All right, that's great.
But it's not easy, I know.
Thanks for that.
I have a personal suggestion. I think headphones help, and so with your headphones and don't make eye contact. That's the thing. You really need to hide, sometimes you need to hide from people in order to work, actually work.
The headphones so many.
Headphones.
First, thank you for the presentation. It was great, and I've been to his space as well. It's very nice. I started my business in a co-working space a long time ago, and it makes a huge difference. I would like to hear from you how you really think that the co-work can help on expanding business or growing business or starting a business. Like, do you have any example or any case you can share?
Well, I can speak a little bit about some success case that we have in co-working space. For example, we have a company there that started on our co-working space at 1 year ago with 2 guys. And now they are almost 20, and they could increase with controlled costs. So that is one tip. Go to the co-working space if you want to expand and you don't have money to have your own office for 20, and you just have 2 co-workers, but you need to have the office. So that could be nice. And then we had another company that started with us too, and they start with 6 people, I think. And right now they are one of the kind of unicorns company in Portugal. They are not with us now because they need more space than we have. And we see many people in co-working space that started to work together in their own projects. So, for example, we had a guy there that worked with size. We have 2 stores, physical stores, and he started to work with another guy that have experience and have online stores. So they mix a project. They are working together right now, and the guy with the physical stores is leaving the physical stores to go to just the e-commerce. And now he has more profits and he sells much more. And so that worked because he was in a co-working space and they started to work together, and now they are kind of partners. And we see that a lot in co-working spaces because it's very easy when your co-worker have a skill that you don't have, but you don't have money to pay him. You have a product or a service that you need to sell more, and maybe you can mix the skills and improve and scale your business. So it works because of you are in a space that everyone thinks the same, and everyone thinks as entrepreneur, not as an employer. So most of them, they're gonna help you without asking for nothing. Yeah.